how has it been going with rehearsals?
It's been going really well lately.
Yeah, I think we've kind of had some struggles with the amount of snow that we've had because that's canceled a lot of our rehearsals, so we've had to do kind of like overtime in this last week, but
It's really
I think it's been
turning
going
into
well.
something great.
Yeah.
And have you watched the film, or have you been avoiding the film?
I've seen the film, but it's kind of different than the show.
It's a lot different from
Yeah.
the show.
They made a lot of changes.
Because the film came after the show.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't seen the film. I've just seen like Broadway clips on YouTube, but
yeah.
I mean, I think to each his own. Like it helps some people and other people not so much. So
Do you try to see other versions, or do you avoid it? Do you let it influence you?
Personally, I avoid it. I think I have my own perception of what the character should be like, and I kind of stick to that even if I see someone else do it differently. I kind of stick to my own.
Yeah. Usually if I watch the film, I'll find myself imitating who plays it, and then that's not me, so it doesn't come out well on stage, so I try to avoid it as well.
So no one's trying to do Brando.
I can't stand the woman who plays
Broadway.
Sarah on the Broadway version of the CD or whatever, so I try to, I listen to it to learn the song, and then I avoid it as much as possible, so, yeah.
And what's it been like doing a show with kind of this much history and this much baggage?
I honestly didn't know much about this show, so it really didn't affect me at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think, this was a show that I had heard about. I had heard some of the music, and I had heard some things about it, but I hadn't gone into it with a preconceived notion about what it was or what came with it. So I kind of was just like, oh, okay, a new show, let's tackle this. And I think that's what we've all kind of done.
And how's the scale of it been?
It's a big show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big show.
I think we've managed to do quite well at making it possible for us to do with our high school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I agree.
And have there been any particular challenges you've had to get over
Snow.
beyond the snow?
Blonde wig.
Blonde wig.
That's my challenge.
This is for me, it was a completely different role from things I've done in the past. So Sarah's really conservative. Not really used to playing a conservative role, so I guess that was a challenge in itself, because I think some people might have stereotypes for certain types of roles, whether it's like a gangster or a bimbo or or conservative, but they're all challenging, so I think we all had to kind of take on the challenge of our character.
Yeah, I've always played like a kind of a goofy character in some way, and this one's not as goofy, but it still is. But the language that Nathan uses compared to other characters I've used has been really hard to kind of comprehend and memorize the lines for, just because he speaks a lot different than past characters that I've played.
And have you been trying to do New York accents?
Yeah, tries.
Mine does not require it, so that's good.
I have a high-pitched, squeaky, annoying New York accent.
It works, though.
Yeah. Mine's there, kind of, sometimes, sort of.
Yeah, I'm not from New York in the play, so.
Well, it works then.
It's definitely been a tough play I think, with everyone schedule-wise. High schoolers take on more than they can handle most of the time, and I think that can kind of pose problems when you're trying to create a play, but I think we've overcome a lot, and I think that... Go ahead.
We started our rehearsals right after the beginning of the winter sports season, and now as we're finishing, spring sports just started last week, so that's been hard for a lot of us.
But we're finding a balance, so hopefully that...
So have some of you been juggling both school sports and the play?
Yeah, I think there's
No.
there's seniors in the mix, so
Yeah.
like college stuff,
Right.
and there's it's a lot, but I think we've managed.
Yeah. I think it's really come together a lot in the last week.
Yeah, been pulling like 7-hour rehearsals at a time, 9-hour rehearsals at a time, something like that. So,
But things are gelling then.
Yes.
yes,
Definitely.
yep,
Yep.
there.
And so you're looking forward to opening night?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I am.
I'm really looking forward to it.
So.